What's up, YouTube? It's me, Abel. This is ANTV. Today, we're getting it in. It's the, I guess we'll call it the 9-day, because all we're shooting is 9s. And we have some really sick hardware. We got a camp of us here. I mean, just a freaking legion of motherfuckers here. So anyway, let me show you the hardware. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so we got the Walther Glock 17 compensated ported barrel, Beretta, and the SIG Legion. All sweet shooters. Also, we got the M&P Shield 9. We got Callahan out here, XDS, and of course the Pro. So, all guns provided by the godfather of 9s himself.
Not all guns.
Yeah, so anyway.
You brought a couple.
Got family out here. And it's a beautiful day.
You have a question for me?
Alright, man, what am I shooting?
Okay, so this is the SIG Sauer P229 in the Legion iteration. The Legion iteration will have G10 grips. It will have this gray finish. It'll have SIG Sauer X-ray sights. Notice that front sight is a freaking monster. And then it'll also have a relatively high-end short reset trigger. Okay, so all those things. Comes with 3 mags. The mags are coated with this anti-abrasion coating so that they fly right out of the gun. And then that's pretty much it. It is a single double action, so of course you can do it in double. Notice the hammer's moving. The gun is loaded, so obviously I'm going to be very careful with that. Okay, and obviously it can be shot in single action and should never be decocked manually. Why? Because SIG Sauer single double action firearms will always have a decocker, and this is how you would load the hammer. Okay, so there it is. And so to the next shooter.
Sweet. It's the SIG Sauer P229. I'm gonna light it up. Sweet shooter.
Oh. Did you bring the coil? Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I like the trigger on this gun.
So this is the 17C, which means compensated, right? So the barrel's got 2 slots in it, and of course, because the barrel's got 2 slots in it, the slide has to have 2 slots in it to accommodate that releasing gas, right? So what the porting is for obvious reasons, is to mitigate muzzle rise, right? So follow-up shots, it's really what it's for. Okay, so you release some gas upward, that pushes the barrel downward on your shot, and then you can follow up more quickly. Okay. In theory, right?
Theory.
All right, so I also added some TFOs.
Beautiful.
So you got some tritium fiber optic sights. I did extended slide release, extended mag release. I added some, what do you call these things? Talon grips?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, and then I did a 3.5 pound trigger bar.
Oh, wow.
With polishing the interior components, internal components. So, you know, it's a little bit too souped up. Let me tell you why. Because when you have porting, it requires, you lose a lot of that rearward recoil impulse. You lose it because you have some of that impulse going upward. So you lose some of that energy, which means limp wristing becomes a bigger issue. Right? It becomes a bigger issue. Now, you add a softer trigger, you compound the issue even further. So you have more limp wristing issues. Okay, so what I did to combat that is, I forget the poundage exactly, but I added a titanium spring inside. Okay, so I removed the plastic piece of crap that comes with it. Okay. And I put a titanium spring inside that was specifically weighted. I want to say 18 pounds, but don't quote me because I don't remember. It was so long ago. Okay. But this gun right now.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What does the C stand for?
Compensated. And that's the porting it's referring to. Yeah. Okay. So TFOs, all that stuff. All this stuff's extended for easy access. You just brush it, that shit just goes right down.
That's a Gen 4 or Gen 3? It looks like a Gen 4, but it has the finger groove, so yeah, that's the 3.
Yeah, it's a Gen 3.
Gen 3, okay. Gen 3, Glock 17 compensated.
Yeah, you got it. 17 plus 1. I got a 33 rounder at home, but I never use it.
Yeah, kills ammo.
Yeah, it sure does.
All right, buddy. Glock 17.
Look at his...
Oh, shit.
Look at Abel's grip. It's perfect. It's technical.
Dude, that trigger, bro.
Man. I think you're going over. You gotta lower your aim.
I think so.
The Beretta 92 FS, which means fixed sights, right? That's what the FS is for. Okay, so this is an Italian weapon. Open slide, which means, I mean, it's about as close to impossible to jam this gun as a gun can get because of that. All this, there's nothing for the face that's flying out to catch on because this whole top of the slide is open. Okay, so it's got an exposed barrel. It's a single double. Yeah, single double action. Okay, so with a decocker. So in the event that it's cocked, the gun is hot, so I'm not going to cock it. You simply drop the hammer like so by twisting this downward, and drops the hammer safely. Okay, and then of course, unfortunately, you have to remember to remove the safety, because if you have the safety on, you got a dead trigger. Okay, so that is one thing that many people complain about, and it's a legitimate complaint in my estimation. Okay, so once it's up, it's hot, it is now a double action, or if you choose to cock it, which I wouldn't, if you choose to cock it, then it's a single action. Okay, so 15 plus 1, and there are a variety of Metgar magazines out there, 17, 19, 20 rounds. They're all extremely reliable. This gun is extremely reliable, very well made. What else can I say about it? 5-inch barrel. The barrel itself does not tilt, so that adds to the accuracy of the unit.
All right, Joe. So are these the ones that the Army's used?
Well, the Army used it for about 30 years. I don't know the exact number of years, but they did. They recently had the trials a couple years back. Recently had the trials to see, you know, if the Army had better options. Okay, so the Sauer P229, which is a phenomenal weapon, won at those trials. This one, the M9A3, was in those trials. So it's this unit plus a bunch of advanced features. It's got the anti grip stuff on it. It's desert tan colored. It's got a threaded barrel, and on and on. So the features that the soldiers wanted apparently were on that unit. Okay, so it didn't make it. It didn't win, but it's available to the public, which is awesome. So if you wanted it, you could have it.
Okay.
Another one that was the 19X. Okay, so the new 19X that everybody's all crazy about right now, which is really just a
19
Glock 19
handle
on a 17 frame.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 19 this way and 17 this way, so it holds 17 plus 1. So that's it, and then it's Desert Tan or Coyote Brown or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
But the Sauer P229 is the one that took the grand prize on that one, and then this one is no longer the official carry weapon for the Army.
All right. Well, Jacob's gonna shoot it.
All right, Jacob.
What's up, YouTube? So Jacob's gonna shoot this Beretta, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I hit the camera. Sweet.
You wanna try?
Okay. So Beretta USA Corp. I'm gonna try it. I've always wanted to shoot one of these guns when I was a kid. This is my favorite gun. I saw it on Lethal Weapon. Mel Gibson had one of these. He even took a picture. It's like this. So I want to try it out. I'm not gonna say I'm do good with it, but I want to try it. So just a few rounds. Oh, that's it. That trigger is good, man. Nice trigger. That was a really good trigger. Mag dump, Glock and Beretta.
Fame and pleasure. We have Abel, otherwise known as Capone Cruz, about to dump the 92 FS for the first time in his life. First time in history. Nobody's ever done this before. And off we go.
Ready, steady, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, an altogether unimpressive performance. I am disappointed.
Me too.
Thank you. You may stop watching.
Five.
Okay, so this here is the Walther P229 AS. AS, it's a subcompact unit. Okay, so it's 10 plus 1. All right, so it has the traditional paddle style mag release. Okay, so you down on the trigger guard. Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally think it's pretty awesome. It has a striker decocker, which is awesome. These guys started that whole striker decocker. Now there's other pistols out there that have it.
I've seen the CZ now.
CZ has a decocker?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well maybe. No, I didn't know that, but you'll notice that the striker is charged. You depress this little unit here, and you take the tension off the striker. This allows you to carry this chambered safely in your holster without any realistic possibility of it going off accidentally. Could you still do it? Yeah, you could still do it. Why? Because at the same exact time, even though I took the tension off the striker, it is now double action. Notice the striker coming back. See that? As I depress the trigger, striker comes back. I'm charging the striker. Okay, the first shot's going to be double action or traditional double action, and then every subsequent shot is going to be similar to a single action. It's still going to charge the striker to the full extent, and then release the striker, and then of course striking the primer and sending the bullet downrange. Cool. But that's what it's for.
And you're gonna dump it right now, right?
Well, it's 10 plus 1, so I mean it's 10 total because I don't have one. I got 9 plus 1, so yeah, I'm gonna dump it. Let's see how we do. I don't know what the muzzle climb is like on this with you know, rapid subsequent shots, but let's give it a shot. Walther P229 AS. AS is for anti-stress.
All right. So the man teaching us all today. Damn, that was fast. That shit was fast, bro. So the Walther P229 AS, 10 rounds. I'm on kicks.
We have a Walther P229. We're gonna run 2 clips through it.
Good shot.
Good shot. Good shot. So hey, how'd it feel shooting that gun? Was
Pretty
it
good.
snappy?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Was it snappy or it didn't bother you?
It didn't bother me. The clip length bothered me a little bit because my hands are fucking gigantic. You can see. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you needed to pull it out and eliminate a threat, good gun.
Okay. Alright, Smith & Wesson 9mm Pro Series, 5-inch barrel. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right, sir.
All right, so this is an old one. Okay, so the XDS has been around for quite some time. This happens to be the one with the stainless slide. It's not finished. Okay, so all XDS, actually, really, honestly, all Springfield firearms come with a front fiber optic sight.
That's really
There's
good.
a couple new ones that give you the option of fiber optic, and then you can do something else, like it's night sighted, so it's got some tritium in it.
Okay.
But for the overwhelming majority, the front sight is fiber optic. Anyway, so this is the XDS 2.3-inch barrel. They do have the 4-inch option that's available. Okay, it's got the the hinge trigger, right, or the this little trigger bar here that keeps you from accidentally brushing the trigger and discharging the weapon accidentally. It currently has the 9 capacity. It's got a flush one, which is a 7. This is a 9mm. Pretty much every single Springfield I've ever seen comes with a grip safety. Okay, so this firearm will not discharge without you first depressing the grip safety. After that, it's a free-for-all. And then, of course, you have a chamber indicator, which is not obnoxious. It's tactile. It just rises high enough for you to feel it. Not this big old freaking gate that opens up like some of them. It's truly ambidextrous when it comes to your mag release. So if you're a southpaw, boom, well, that's a right hand, but you get the idea. So it ejects in both directions.
Wow.
That's really all you can say about it. It's very accurate, very easy to handle.
Is it snappy or is it a good shooter?
Well, some people are recoil sensitive, some people are not recoil sensitive. With this particular magazine, you got all 3 fingers on it.
Yeah.
And it's only 9mm, so it's not going to snap your hand off. So again, it really depends on the user. In general, no, it's not a big recoiling gun. Recoil impulse is pretty manageable.
Okay.
But it's a great gun. I mean, it's ultra reliable. I highly recommend it.
Okay. Gracias.
Welcome.
Are you not entertained? Okay, I'm sorry. That was my Russell Crowe impression. It's very horrible. But anyway, so I got the Springfield Armory XDS. I don't own any Springfields, but thanks to Big Brother Joe there, he's letting us shoot all his guns. And he's freaking awesome. And he's just pretty much out here showing us some more of the ropes. I'm gonna try it. I've not really been crazy about Springfield except for their 1911, so I want to try it and see what it does. Hopefully this gun doesn't kick my ass. The Walther kicked my ass. I felt like a little bitch shooting the Walther, I'll be honest with you. But I'm gonna try to aim for the all the way to the left orange target because there's only 2 holes in it, so I'm gonna try to light that up.
You got a 1 in there.
I got 1 in the middle, but out of 9 shots, I don't know. The SIG Legion P229. Go ahead, buddy.
Good shit. Good shit. So I'm ending the video. I think we probably did 600. If not 600, we did more because there's a bunch of us shooting. So there's over 600 rounds shot today, all 9mm. You saw all the guns. And I'm going to end it with the Sauer P229 Legend. Sweet gun. I'm going to end it with this one because, you know, it's not all the time I get to shoot a SIG Legion. So, of all the SIGs that I have shot so far, my favorite is a SIG 1911. That's a 45. I don't have any video of me shooting that one, but that one's my favorite. So, let me finish with these, and I think we'll pack it up, call it a day. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.